confused with being called bossy, because I wanted to direct the plays that we would put on for our parents, but the boys were not. When at 14, I started to be sexualized by certain elements of the media. When at 18, my male friends were unable to express their feelings. I decided that I was a feminist. The more I've spoken about feminism, the more I have realized that fighting for women's rights has too often become synonymous with man-hating. How can we affect change in the world when only half of it is invited or feel welcome to participate in the conversation? Gender equality is your issue too. Because to date, I've seen my father's role as a parent being valued less by society, despite my needing his presence as a child as much as my mother's. I've seen men made fragile and insecure by a distorted sense of what constitutes male success. If men don't have to be aggressive in order to be accepted, women won't feel compelled to be submissive. If men don't have to control, women won't have to be controlled. Both men and women should feel free to be sensitive. Both men and women should feel free to be strong. It is time that we all perceive gender on a spectrum instead of two sets of opposing ideals. I am inviting you to step forward, to be seen, and to ask yourself, if not me, who? If not now, when?
I had a business meeting with 3 men, a colleague, a man that I'd never met, and one who I'd met on several previous occasions, so we were on friendly terms. When the 2 gentlemen arrived for the meeting, the one I'd never met shook my male colleague's hand. I stuck out my hand to do the same. But instead of shaking my hand, this man decided to pull me in for a kiss on the cheek. It's hard to describe how I felt in that moment. It happened very quickly, and as it was part of a deal negotiation, I tried to not let it affect me or my performance in the meeting. But essentially, and unfortunately, like many other women who've been put in a similar position, I just went along with it because I didn't want to cause a scene. But looking back, I realised how awkward and uncomfortable the whole experience made me feel. I hate that I was treated differently purely because I was a woman. And something like a deal negotiation could somehow be sexualised by introducing a level of physical contact which is just not appropriate in the workplace. Incapable of sharing our own emotions, we each enclose ourselves in our own fear and distress. As each of us are in the black pit, there isn't much point in repeating time, and again, we can't see that clearly either. A woman cannot leave the house without a male chaperone or show any skin in public. A woman must not speak loudly, as no stranger should hear a woman's voice. A woman must not wear high-heeled shoes, as no man should hear a woman's footsteps lest it excite him. All I am is just a housewife, nothing special, nothing great. What I do is kind of boring. If you'd rather, it can wait. All I am is someone's mother. All I am is someone's wife, all of which seems unimportant. All it is just my life. Do the laundry, wash the dishes, take the dog out, clean the house, shop for groceries, look for specials. God, it sounds so Mickey Mouse. Pick the troops up, pick the shirts up, lose your patience, count to 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't mean to complain at all, but they make you feel like you're 2 feet tall when you're just a wife. Nowadays, all the magazines make a bunch of beans out of family life. You're a whiz if you go to work, but you're just a jerk if you say you won't. Women's libs, they think it's fine if the choice is mine, but I know they don't. What I do, what I choose to do may be dumb to you, but it's not to me. Is it dumb that they need me there? Is it dumb to care? Because I do, you see. I mean, did you ever think, really stop and think what a job it was? Doing all the things that a housewife does. I'm afraid it's unimpressive. All I am is someone's mother. What I do is unexciting. Take the kids here, take the kids there. I don't mean to complain at all, but all I am is busy, busy. All I am is like my mother. When the Titanic struck an iceberg in the North Atlantic, its watertight compartments made the flooding invisible. No one noticed or cared that this was happening until it was too late. No help arrived until after the sea had swallowed the entire boat. This is how it feels to say I was stalked by the man that raped me. He calmly swallowed a year of my entire life, so quietly and still that no one thought of him as anything other than a dark, starless night. This is what it is to be a stalking victim, to drown while everyone else on board eats dinner. Stalking is treated like a serious crime the way America is a post-racial society or matriarchy. It isn't. Stalking is rarely prosecuted unless it escalates to violence, as if it isn't violence to be forced to choose whether or not sleeping in bed with your kitchen knife is worth the risk. He was an ever-present tide. A cold rising I knew would eventually rip me in half and bury me in ice. The Titanic was advertised as the unsinkable ship, and I was told that I was safe. And there was no flair to make my school expel him, the police to arrest him, and this is what it is when the boat goes under. Floating, surrounded by wreckage and dead bodies that only you can see. I got a restraining order. If he hadn't raped me, I would have had to pay $300 for it. When the judge granted the restraining order, he may as well have been writing the advertisement for the Titanic's maiden voyage. You will be safe here. This ship is unsinkable. Oh my god! Look, you just popped up on Insta. What should I do? Should I leave it? I would be too keen. Oh, yeah, add me on Snapchat. You don't want to talk with me. Okay. What should I do? I'll check the Snap map. You won't know. Everyone will anyway. Okay. He's got a story. Who's that girl? Right, is he talking to other people? Did he add me when he's out? Is he drunk? Twitter. Okay. What's Twitter say? Right, who is he subtweeting? Is it about that girl? Does his Facebook say he's in a relationship? No! Okay, this is good. This is good. It's been 2 weeks since he DM'd me, and I'm genuinely in love with him. He's just so sweet, and he's not like any other guy. What can I do? She says she's in love with him, but they've never even met in person, for Christ's sake. I am just so scared. I don't understand any of this social media jargon, and I feel as if I can't protect my daughter from the dangers of social media. And when I try and talk to her about it, she says, "You don't understand, Mum, we're in love." I pray that she's fallen in love with a normal boy, but what if he's a murderer? One of those scummy old men who, what is it called? Catfish! Last weekend we had no food. My 5-year-old's last food was school dinners. On Saturday we were walking down the street and she was searching in bins for food because she was starving. She was ripping McDonald's bags, sitting in chips or anything on the floor. It was so shit, it broke my heart. You take her to bed and her tummy's rumbling and you're giving her water but she's asking for food and you can't. I shouldn't have to live like this. I can't go to the shops and steal, that's shit, and I can't keep asking my neighbours for food. I shouldn't have to live like this. For me, the greatest wealth is health. I adore fitness and living a healthy lifestyle. Some people may say that I'm a fitness freak, but to be honest, I just think they're lazy, and I'm living my best life right now. Like, I never touch carbs, dairy, or any of those sugary processed foods. Those are just so bad for you. Where I live, every other street is filled with these amazing gyms that offer Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, hot yoga, but my favorite is boutique rowing. I just love the boot camp style workouts with the drill sergeants yelling at me. It is just so motivating. And I take special care of what I put into my body because, as you know, your body's a temple. Right now I'm dieting and I'm on the cabbage soup diet, and I've lost 35 pounds. Woohoo! But when I'm not dieting, I eat the same thing every day. So for breakfast, I have an emu egg omelet, and I know, eggs are a tricky one. The government told us they were bad for us, but now they're good, blah, blah, blah. So I just stick with an emu egg because you can't trust those chickens, you know. And then for lunch, I have a whole grilled salmon. No sides or anything. I really want to focus on that salmon. And then for dinner, I have a kale salad with nutty granola croutons, which are just to die for. And obviously, I don't have any of those caffeinated or sugary drinks, so I just stick with some good old-fashioned asparagus water. I don't call myself a feminist. And you know, some people are really shocked by that. But I get the sense that if you call yourself a feminist, everyone thinks that you hate men and think they're disgusting pigs. And that is not me at all. I believe in equality for everyone. But do you know what really gets my back up? Patriarchy. Let's talk about patriarchy is. You held my door open for me like I can't do it myself. Patriarchy. Sex is violence and intentional harm against women. More patriarchy. Marriage as an institution developed for rape as a practice, and it constitutes slavery for women. Ladies, we must concentrate on attacking this institution. Did he invite you up for coffee? Sexual harassment and patriarchy. Do you know what else is patriarchy? Air conditioning. It is aimed at cooling down men who have a naturally higher body temperature than women. Women are left to freeze because of this patriarchy. The more famous and powerful we become, the more power we have to hurt men. I thought I had successfully shielded my 6-year-old daughter from those problematic Disney princesses, until she declared she wanted to dress up as Elsa or Moana this Halloween. I had some reservations about both costume choices, regarding cultural appropriation, white power and privilege, and Eurocentric beauty standards. My problem with Moana is that the Polynesian culture that it is based on have faced oppression and discrimination still today. So to dress up in their native dress as a costume is just offensive and disrespectful, even if you're portraying a Disney princess. And then my problem with Elsa is that she's a white princess, and we are bombarded with so many white princesses. She sends the message that you have white skin, long blonde hair, and blue eyes to be beautiful, and I simply don't like that message. All that should ever drive us is to renew the British dream. The dream that says each generation should be the last. The dream that says the daughter of a bus driver from Pakistan serves in the Conservative cabinet alongside the son of a single mother from a council estate in southwest London. And in a way, that dream is my story too. I know people think I'm not very emotional, I'm not the kind of woman who wears their heart on their sleeve, and I don't mind being called things such as the Ice Maiden. But let me tell you this. My grandmother was a domestic servant who worked as the lady below stairs. She made sacrifices because she believed in a better future for her family. My family is why the British dream inspires me, and why the progress between each new generation spurs me on.
Bimbo, dog. Fat pig. Real quotes from Donald Trump about women. A person who is very flat-chested is very hard to be a 10.
I'd look her right in that fat, ugly face of hers.
Look at that face. Would anyone vote for that?
She had the height, she had the beauty. She was crazy, but these are minor details.
I like kids. I mean, I won't do anything to take care of them. I'll supply funds, and she'll take care of the kids.
You know, it really doesn't matter what they write, as long as you've got a young and beautiful piece of
That must be a pretty picture. You're dropping to your knees.
There was blood coming out of her eyes. Blood coming out of her wherever.
Women, you have to treat them like